I'm Yuri.
I'm Jakub.
And we're going for a drive. ...2019 Volkswagen Beetle.
Wolfsburg edition, also known as the final edition in the United States of America.
And why is it called the final edition?
This is the last Beetle ever being made of this generation.
Until they make a new one eventually in the future.
Yeah, probably as an electric car.
And rear-wheel drive and manual.
Yeah.
Right. So what makes the Wolfsburg edition special?
Well, this is a throwback to their Ultima Edition, which was from 2003 when the final production of the old Beetle ended.
The original old Beetle.
That's right. So it's a throwback to those because they were offered in these two colors.
And those were made in Mexico.
Yes, they were. So we got blue and we got beige. They have official color names, but we're gonna call them that.
Which color do you like more, blue or beige?
I actually like the beige.
Beige, 100%.
I thought I would like the blue, but the beige is just better.
But what I do not like is that in the convertible, the blue one gets a beige top, but the beige one gets a black top. I want the beige top on the beige car.
And what I found hilarious is that the beige one has the beige interior over here, but the blue one has the black, gloss black interior.
Piano black.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
So there is a hard top and a convertible. Which one do you like better?
Well, we're in California.
Convertible.
Yeah. Volkswagen flew us out here for the auto show and to test out the final edition / Wolfsburg edition. So, I mean, obviously convertible.
Okay, and they had a bunch of old Volkswagen Beetles at the Beetles and Bagels or Beetles and Coffee or
Beetles and coffee.
whatever it was. I like Beetles and Bagels.
Yeah, we did find all of our favorites. So here's some footage of all of our favorite from there.
I really like the Bumblebee one. I like this one that was made out of like wrought iron, whatever.
That was pretty cool. My favorite one was Tanner Faust. Come on.
I also like that rickety old one they found and just like made it run.
That is cool.
We also did get to drive some of the old Beetles here at lunch.
Yeah, we did.
What was your favorite one? 3, 2, 1, Dune Buggy.
Dune Buggy.
That was really cool. Very hard to drive.
Mark Manx? I forget what it was called. I'm sorry. I don't know old cars very well.
And one of the Beetles died on me on the side of the road, which was very interesting.
Enjoy this gratuitous shot of that. Driving those old Beetles was really cool. Like, we got to experience what this Beetle has become.
Yeah, and it's insane.
Yeah, this is actually a really, really nice car after driving those ones.
Okay, so those were manual transmission, and my favorite part was that there was no tack. It just had like a red line for what gear you should be in when you're at that speed.
Yeah, it was amazing. And you actually have to clutch in and like ride the clutch and like give it so much gas. It was an experience.
It was a lot of fun.
No power steering. It was so cool.
And then at the auto show, they also released the electric panel van.
Yeah, that thing looks awesome. I hope they put it into production as it looks or very close to that.
They don't even need to change anything, just do it.
Yeah, the headlights look awesome. The front end looks great. I hope they put it in production just as it is.
And if you followed us on Instagram, you would have seen our crazy story with every single thing that happened at the auto show, so follow us on the Insta.
Yeah, because we didn't do a full video about the auto show, just Insta.
Straight Pipes and Yuri Tershin.
Back to the car.
Horsepower and torque.
174 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque.
California sand.
Quite a bit of transmission lag, but honestly, this is quicker than I remember it being.
It's peppy.
It is peppy, it's quick, it's not fast.
For it being a Volkswagen Beetle, it is the right amount of speed.
I agree.
Funny thing about the Volkswagen Beetle that our PR rep told us, he said the most cross-shopped car for the Volkswagen Beetle?
Leave your guess in the comments and...
Wrangler.
Crazy.
But it kind of makes sense.
Kind of.
Because there's no real competition for this. It's just like its own cool thing.
Everybody buys a Beetle for the image of the Beetle, and the Wrangler is kind of the same idea. Although it does have a lot of rugged capabilities, the image, there's nothing else like it on the road.
The Mini Cooper kind of competes with it too, I guess.
In some way, I do agree.
Like a brought back throwback, but Mini Cooper's obviously like way more fun.
Yes.
So let's talk about a few more looks parts that make it the Wolfsburg edition.
Go for it.
Name your favorite part on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The wheels! Yes!
Okay, 2 for 2.
Yeah, these wheels are absolutely incredible. I want these wheels on my Lexus GS. They are the most VIP gangster wheels ever.
They are optional though.
Yeah, they are.
You can get the smaller ones which don't look nearly as cool.
No, they don't. So definitely option these because these are part of the style package.
Okay, it started raining, but as long as we go faster than the rain, we won't get wet. Talk to me about the style package.
Okay, style package. It includes nice headlights. We got xenons with some nice LEDs.
Looks way better than the halogens.
Yeah, like way, way better.
Different taillights.
Different taillights, you also get LEDs.
This is it's raining and there's a red light coming up, subscription break.
Yeah, you probably won't be able to see us after this, but make sure you're subscribed.
All right, the light just turned green, we're bringing it back down.
Now we're getting wet.
So it turns out you can use the top while driving.
And it turns out it rains in California. And then moving on into the interior, we have diamond stitched leather sport seats, and they are so good.
These are so much more comfortable than the non-diamond stitched leather sports seats.
The base seats feel like you're sitting on cardboard boxes. They're very uncomfortable.
But they look cool.
They do look cool, but they're very uncomfortable. These, super comfortable, and they look awesome too, because diamond quilted, done.
But I do like the beige seats more.
The beige seats do look
Look-wise.
cool. Yeah. But there's no way in hell I would ever sit in those for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't.
Not again. I hope you guys appreciate this.
Yeah. Appreciate us suffering in California in like some drizzle.
It's back.
Okay.
Whatever, man.
I know.
You want this to look cool or not?
I do.
Weather's always perfect in California or LA. In the convertible, we have 4 windows, but we don't have 4 in the non-convertible.
I know.
How cool is that?
It is pretty cool. Okay, let's stick to looks, because this thing's all about Beetle and driving and looks.
Piano black on the spoiler.
Yeah, I know.
I like that a lot. I think it looks cool.
It's on the outside, whatever.
And on the back, they got rid of the turbo badge and put Beetle for the final year.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a nice little touch. Overall, it still just looks like a Beetle. Nothing else has really changed.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Personally, my favorite Beetle is like the 1999 yellow, red, green, maybe the yellow Pikachu edition I used to see when I was a kid.
So the first revamp of the Beetle.
The new Beetle.
Yeah. I was never a big fan of the Beetle. Like, I never really understood it, but I get why people buy this.
You know what-
It's pure style,
you know-
pure image.
You know what the best part was?
What?
Punch buggy.
Oh, yeah. So that's officially ending. And another subscription break.
There's helicopters.
Uh,
Does this count as no B-pillars?
it's a convertible.
Kind of, though.
No, it doesn't.
But check how much headroom you have.
I've got tons of headroom. Like, tons. Okay, sun's back out.
Top back down, rain slow down, your turn to drive.
Alrighty then. There.
Oh, yo, here's from the fires. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
We're in Malibu where the fires happened. Yeah, see, look, it's all burnt up there.
I know, it's crazy. So let's talk about this. We got a 6-speed transmission, only automatic. I felt like they should have brought back the manual for the final / Wolfsburg edition.
That would have been a lot more work.
A ton of more work, but it would have been a nice send-off. The transmission shifts pretty smoothly. As long as you don't use the plus minus buttons, it's pretty good, just by itself.
It's very regular Volkswagen, like compared to the Passat,
Yeah.
the Golf.
And so if you click down, you put it into sport mode, and then the shifts are a little bit quicker, a little bit sooner. Engine's pretty good. We got a 4-cylinder, 2-liter turbo. And it's like exactly what you need in a car like this, just to cruise along down the PCH.
Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah, we love it here. We love coming back to California every time.
I love Pacific Coast Highway down to Venice and back and to the airport. That's my jam.
I like south of that and north of that as well. The whole damn highway's nice. Next thing though, let's do some tests.
Flash test?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Did they change it? I thought, didn't the last one of them passed and when the other one failed?
I don't know.
Well, that's a full fail. That's a bad way to go out, Volkswagen.
It'll definitely fit a small cup of Timmy's coffee,
Yes, it will.
but we don't have one in the States again.
No, we don't. I could have swore the last one.
I don't know. Okay.
Try that one again.
There's like a line right here.
Weird. We actually found out that only the coupe extends.
And this visor doesn't.
No, it does not.
Box test.
We can't do that again.
So the hardtop is a hatch,
Yes, it is.
and there is some room. I'm thinking 2 boxes, seats down, maybe 4.
Yeah, probably.
5?
Maybe, yeah, 5.
Convertible has like no trunk space, whatever.
Maybe 1 box if you're lucky.
Convertible, worth it. Let's talk about other things we obsess about. Piano black.
Yeah, okay, so because we're in this beige one with beige everywhere, there's pretty much no piano black other than this interior center console section around the shifter. The whole thing is gloss black.
And the steering wheel.
Yeah, and then around the actual infotainment.
But on the blue version, we have piano black all along up here.
And it wraps around all the way to the back of the interior too.
Kind of disgusting.
Very disgusting. That piano black and the other one, disgusting. This beige, beautiful.
And we do have different style buttons on the steering wheel than the usual Volkswagen buttons we've been using.
Yeah, slightly different.
And we've got a cool little Beetle emblem on the steering wheel, which is nice.
And I mean, handling-wise, this thing's pretty comfortable. Steering's exactly what you want in this. It's pretty light. And in terms of suspension harshness, like it's very smooth over potholes, California potholes.
So not potholes.
Exactly. It's still very comfortable to drive.
What do you think of the gauges?
Nice and classic. I would like the RPM gauge to be a little bit bigger, but kind of whatever in this car.
Doesn't bother me at all. We've got a nice digital display at the, well, not nice, okay digital display at the bottom.
Yeah, okay.
And when you move through the screens, it's like lightning fast. Look at that.
That is pretty quick. I will give it that.
So it works.
It's faster than the Atlas
For
in
a-
terms of going left and right in the menus.
For a Beetle, it makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Another interior thing I like, The armrest, it ratchets and it gives me the perfect position for when I'm driving.
And it's all soft touch. It's very comfortable to actually sit in here.
What we don't have soft touch in is right here. It's the piano black. When I'm driving, I have my leg against the center area.
And what else do you have your leg against?
The steering column is too low, like in most Volkswagens.
Yeah, so we smash our knee off this, and then there's not much room for your knee. It's either smash it on the center console or smash it on the steering column.
I don't understand. Volkswagen is the only company where my knees hit the steering column. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
We're just sitting in a car.
I don't know.
Yuri, tell me about the infotainment quickly.
Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, doesn't rewind satellite radio stations. The volume knob turns when you turn it. What I do like is you can click radio to go to radio mode, and when you click app, it'll go right to Apple CarPlay and go whatever screen you're in. So you don't have to click phone, go to phone even when you're in Google Maps.
How many times have we complained about that in a lot of other cars?
Multiple.
Exactly. So they actually got something very right in this.
And what I also like about the Apple CarPlay is that when you go to your playlists in iTunes, you can see all the playlists you have on your phone. In some cars, they only give you like the first 7 and say use voice control to get the rest. But like, I don't even know what playlists are on my phone anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have to remember them. That's stupid.
So big ups on that. Still can't rewind. I might have mentioned that before, but you know, whatever.
Well, you know what? They're never gonna do it because this is the final edition, so you never got rewinding in this.
Don't worry, the electric rear wheel drive with the drifting e-brake will have it.
Yes, I agree.
In manual.
No. We're gonna have like laser radio by that point.
Stoked on laser radio.
And so that's pretty much it with the Wolfsburg edition.
Hit me with the price.
$24,475 for the Wolfsburg edition. Now we are driving the convertible, which is $28,475. Oh, and by the way, this does have the style package, which is $1,750. Definitely get this. And I do believe, I could be incorrect, that this is the cheapest convertible that you can get in Canada.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
So would you recommend the Volkswagen Beetle for somebody who doesn't feel like getting the Wrangler?
Absolutely, only with the wheels though.
Yeah.
You can't get this car without those amazing wheels. Like, you just can't.
Our Volkswagen rep also told us you can't talk someone into getting a Volkswagen Beetle if they're not interested in one.
And you can't talk them out of it either.
So you're gonna get a Volkswagen Beetle or you're not.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it to come back in maybe 5-6 years, get the hype up again.
Yeah, exactly. Add some electric rear-wheel drive drift missile.
And until then, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Check out patreon.com/TheStraightPipes where we have early access to videos. Join our YouTube membership.
And share the videos with your friends. We haven't been saying that enough. You should share it with your friends.
Yeah.
I'm Yuri.
I'm Jakub.
And we're going for a drive. Subscription break. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe right now. Subscribe. We didn't do that.